Well, what is happening, my friends? Welcome to this second episode of Let's Talk About. Let's talk about life, speaking, leadership. Posted one last week. If you missed it, whoo! I got some immediate feedback this last week. I got real and raw and honest. And when I recorded it, I was pretty stressed out. Pretty stressed out. I've had a couple of engagements cancel. I had to cancel one, waiting on it being rebooked. Anyways, it was kind of a stressful time. I got real raw and honest. And I think I partly did too. And maybe my speaker, entrepreneurial, starting a business journey is different than some. Although I've heard from quite a few people, and uh, it's difficult. It is a difficult climb upwards to start something from nothing. Keep keep the momentum going. So, thank you for tuning in to this second episode. I want to just bring to you some things that I'm learning, some things that I'm hearing from you. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube page. Thank you for commenting, liking. Thank you for finding me in all the socials, especially LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube. There's so many. It's just never ending. All right. So here's what I want to talk about. Episode 2. What do you do when your confidence vanishes? Dun dun dun. What do you do when your confidence vanishes? Now, I've been told by many people that I am a confident person. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think I'm a confident person? What about you? Are you a confident person? What is confidence to you? Confidence for years to me would have been I controlled a stage. I took control of the room from the stage. I walked into the room and, I wanted everybody to know my name. My name. I, that would have been confidence to me. And then I took some hits. My late 20s and 30s got humbled quite a bit, and confidence has shifted. It's shifted. Confidence now is being healthy in the internal world, because when my internal life is out of order, my external life for sure is out of order. Not always. Sometimes there's balance, but man, if my internal life is out of order, what I say, what comes out of my mouth, who knows what I'm going to be able to say. And so confidence now is having a healthy internal world. Confidence now is having a deep connection with my wife and my kids and my family. Confidence now is knowing who I am and loving who I am. I struggled for years. I struggled for years with a self hatred. A self hatred. It makes no sense. For the most part, people meet Jason Raitz and they're like, "We love this guy. We love this guy." And I had a self hatred. I think it was just years of struggling with my weight, years of just the battle. If you've never battled with something for years, uh, then maybe you don't know. I have friends who they look at my weight struggles and they have no idea. Like, what's wrong with you? Just start eating differently. They don't know the toll and the pull and the pain. If you've been through an addiction, you know what it's like. Sometimes people will blatantly talk about alcoholism like it's no big thing. Goodness gracious. Idiots do that. Be careful what you talk about, especially things you don't know. So confidence to me is so different now in my almost 50s than it was in my 20s, my 30s, 40s. Confidence now is knowing that there's a creator who made me in his image and he loves every bit of me. And I can love me as well because I have family and friends who love me. But what happens when your confidence starts to diminish, starts to vanish? I talked about this last week where I haven't wanted to film videos because I am just not my confidence. I see the weight gain. Uh, from stalled social media growth to a book rejection, which is funny. I get one book rejection. C.S. Lewis had like 900. It's just funny how sometimes our mind works. And then sometimes wondering if my voice still matters online. Just today, I looked at a post from June 24th, 2003. This is a life update post. Hundreds of likes and comments. And so sometimes I wonder if my voice still matters because I don't get hundreds of likes and comments anymore. And so what happens when your confidence starts to vanish? And here's what I want to do on this series. Let's talk about life, leadership, and speaking. I want to talk about the things that sometimes leaders don't talk about online because we celebrate the shiznit out of our successes. Look at me, another vacation. Look at me, knew this. Look at me, another speaking gig. 100,000 views. But we don't talk about the struggles on the way up. We don't talk about the rejections. We don't talk about the pain. And so, if you want to know the inside look, then thanks for joining us. Because I believe we have to. Because if your leadership, entrepreneurship, your any role that requires you to show up for others, there will come a day when you question everything. There'll be a day when you want to walk away. There'll be a day when your confidence does vanish. But here's the good news. Confidence isn't a requirement to lead. It's not a requirement to show up. It's not a confidence to do your best. It's just something we rebuild brick by brick. So if you've lost some confidence, let's talk about how to rebuild it. Oof. All right. Here's the thing about confidence. To rebuild it. One, make sure you're setting aside time during your day to build into the sacred habits that build your internal world. So I don't know what your sacred habits are. For me, it's up early, it's stretching, it's drinking water, it's praying, it's reading, it's walking, it's being quiet. Those are the habits. Those are the internal habits that keep me going. So one, I gotta stick with those. Two, sometimes what happens when your confidence vanishes, it's the same thing that happens when fear floods into your world. It's like this amnesia comes over you and you forget about all the amazing things that you accomplished, all the amazing things that you were a part of. And so remind yourself. don't don't let amnesia come over you. Remind yourself of all those amazing things. So do everything you can to be like, okay, today I have not signed a gig with a new company, but tomorrow I will because here's what's happened in the past. And then I think the other one is three is to continually be tweaking, continually be looking at what's successful for you and focus on that. A lot of times I find myself in these seasons where I spend all this time doing this other stuff when I should be focusing every bit of energy, every second that I have on the things that are being successful. And so do absolutely everything you can. That's what happens in my life when the confidence starts to vanish. Those are some of the things that I do regularly. Make sure that these habits, these rituals, these sacred things are back and I go at them. So I hope that's encouraging to you. Couple updates. Couple updates. July 14th. Let me make sure that date's right. July 14th. Yes, episode 250 of the Speak with People podcast. 250 freaking episodes. Like, what the H? That's amazing. So yeah, I'm celebrating that a little bit. My son's room is right behind this wall. He has edited hundreds of episodes. I mean, you just think about the faithfulness. You think about believing in your dad. I mean, it's just powerful. I just got done with 3 episodes today. An amazing woman from Montreal, an amazing leader from San Fran, and an incredible speaker from Arlington. Like his interview was probably in my top 5 ever. And I want these interviews to be conversations that spark transformation in your life. So if you don't listen to the Speak with People podcast, go subscribe, rate it, review it. Please give us a 5-star rating. Please leave a great review. Please like and comment. Yeah, I'm asking because those kind of things get the algorithms going and we want as many people to find out because we have conversations that could literally change your leadership. Because the stronger your communication, the better your leadership, the more influence you're going to have. And if you continue communicating like an asshole, people aren't going to follow. And so you want to be able to communicate in a powerful, healthy way. And that's why we have the Speak with People podcast. So check that out. Would love it. Would love it. Also, weekly, I don't know if you know this, we do a communication guide, has a communication tip and 3 ways you could put that into place in your leadership that week. If you go to speakwithpeople.com/resources, you can sign up for it. It's delivered every Tuesday. But if you're a speaker, let's talk about the business of speaking for a second. Yesterday, I did not prospect at all. I'm trying to finish a workbook. I got 2 workbooks that I'm working on, the content, putting it all together for leaders to improve their communication skills. And I didn't prospect. And you know what that means? It means that I'm one less speaking gig. The speaking gig's a little bit further away. So speakers, hear my voice every day. You got to prospect every day. Shoot a couple LinkedIn messages, send a couple emails, call some past gigs, ask them if they'll refer you. Every single day, do those things. I have some exciting things coming up next week. By the time episode 3 airs, we'll have both these workbooks done. I'll tell you more about them next week. I cannot wait. Week after that, I've got 3 speaking engagements. I'm speaking for Citizens Bank, Achieva Credit Union, and Suncoast Credit Union, where we're actually going to be in the headquarters in downtown Tampa. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. But July, I've got to get going because I need to make some sales of my products. I've got to get some bookings, or July's going to be a tough month. Okay, get your confidence back. Okay, if you've let your confidence vanish a little bit, or you feel like you don't have some confidence, remember those 3 things we talked about. Get those rituals going, those habits every single day. Do those things in private. Make sure you're doing it. Remind yourself of all the past wins. Remind yourself of all the past wins. Make a list if you have to. And then look for ways to continue to tweak and improve what's working right in your life, in your business, in your speaking, in your leadership. So, thank you again, friends, for following along. Thank you for subscribing right now to the Jason Raitz Speaker channel. Please like this. Please comment. I'm looking for you, my friends, to help build a movement with me where we teach the world how to speak with each other and not at them. So I'm so excited to be able to do that with you. Let me know how I can help you, Jason at speakwithpeople.com. We'll see you next week.